In this week's Salute the Badge, we recognize the National Police Week. We'll focus on the local men and women of law enforcement who have dedicated their lives to serve and protect their communities and pay the ultimate price.
Tonight, we remember their sacrifice.
KQ2 and Ken Smith Auto Body salute the badge.
The week of May 14th through the 20th is National Police Week, when the public and other officers get to salute their own.
It's huge at this time of year for us. It gives us an opportunity to remember our brothers and sisters that gave all and unfortunately fell on the line of duty.
Unfortunately, right here in Buchanan County, we've experienced that loss over the years. An entire wall at the police station remembering the local members of law enforcement who did not get to go home after their last call.
So the wall goes back to clear back to the beginning of the history of St. Joseph, the city of St. Joseph, Buchanan County, Missouri State Highway Patrol. It really goes back and it tells the stories of the men and women who have responded to certain calls and unfortunately lost their life protecting and serving their communities.
Sergeant Brad Kearns showed us the wall and gave us some insight into what all those names and photos meant to him.
Officer DeCry, 35 years old, was accidentally shot during a training exercise on September 15th, 2010. For me personally, it's really about the families, the spouses, the kids, the children that have had to experience losing their loved one. Really, it's more about, for me, honoring them, and the sacrifices they made.
While the deaths of officers on this wall may have happened years ago, Sergeant Kearns says for officers and family, the passage of time does not ease the pain associated with the death of a loved one. That's why he feels this week of remembrance is so important.
I want to say each year it gets easier, but it never does. It's always, it's a good time to reminisce with those families.
He says for many in law enforcement, the desire to suit up and go out on patrol is a calling, the urge to serve and protect. And he says there's something that we can do for those who are willing to put their lives in jeopardy to protect ours.
Honestly, if you just see the men and women out, just take 2 seconds and say thank you. The men and women really, it's a silent majority, but they really do feel the appreciation.
In St. Joseph, I'm David Bowden, KQ2 News.